I never told my daughter's fiancé who I really was. For nearly 3 months, I drove him to work every single morning. To him, I was just an ordinary driver, invisible, someone not worth noticing. But one rainy morning, he made one phone call that changed everything. What I heard that day didn't just break my heart. It saved my daughter's future. My name is Daniel. I'm 58 years old, and most people think I'm just an ordinary retired man. What they don't know is that I spent 30 years building a successful logistics company before selling it and retiring. Money never mattered much to me. My daughter Emma did. After losing her mother, she became my whole world. I raised her with one important lesson. Never judge people by what they own. Judge them by how they treat people who expect nothing in return. Then she met Jason. He was charming, confident, and always knew the perfect thing to say. Emma fell deeply in love, but something about him didn't feel genuine. So I quietly looked into his past. I discovered unpaid debts, failed businesses, and a history of dating wealthy women. There wasn't enough evidence to accuse him of anything. Then Emma announced their engagement. I smiled for her, but inside, I was worried. A week later, Jason's car broke down. He needed a driver to reach his office every morning. I saw an opportunity. Using one of my old transportation companies, I disguised myself as a regular chauffeur. Old jacket, cheap glasses, simple clothes. Jason never recognized me. Every morning, I drove him 40 minutes to work. He never greeted me, never thanked me, never even asked my name. He treated waiters, cleaners, and receptionists the same way, as if they didn't exist. Then one rainy morning, everything changed. Jason received a phone call. He assumed I wasn't paying attention. He laughed and said, "After the wedding, her father's money will eventually become ours." My hands tightened around the steering wheel. Then he added, "She actually believes I love her. I'll stay for a couple of years, take what I can, and then leave." My heart sank. The man my daughter trusted was planning to use her. Instead of confronting him immediately, I stayed calm. Over the next few days, I legally recorded several conversations inside the company vehicle. Every recording confirmed the truth. Jason wasn't marrying for love. He was marrying for money. A week later, our family gathered for an engagement dinner. Jason walked in smiling, acting like the perfect gentleman. Halfway through dinner, I stood up. I'd like everyone to hear something. I placed a small speaker on the table and pressed play. Jason's own voice echoed through the room. "She thinks I love her. I'll leave once I get enough." The room fell silent. Emma stared at him in disbelief. Jason tried to explain. "It was a joke. You misunderstood." Emma looked him in the eyes and quietly said, "Leave." Before walking out, Jason turned toward me. "How did you get those recordings?" I smiled. "Because I was the driver who took you to work every morning." His face lost all color. He finally realized that the man he ignored every day had uncovered everything. That night, the engagement ended. Emma was heartbroken. Months later, she hugged me and said, "Dad, you didn't save my money. You saved my life." That moment reminded me of something I'll never forget. The way you treat people you think don't matter says everything about who you truly are, because the person you ignore today may be the one who changes your future tomorrow. This emotional story follows a father who secretly becomes his daughter's fiance's driver and uncovers a shocking truth that changes everything. If you enjoy emotional stories with powerful life lessons, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content every week.